Okay, we're on the air with week 9 of Wire106.
Yeah, week 9. It's moving quick.
Yeah,
Uh, I want to thank all the groups for getting their radio shows in. You guys did amazing work. We know how much work that is. We know how much energy that takes. We know that coordinating a project around 4 or 5 people is already difficult. And so we really appreciate the work you guys put in to work together, to be effective, to be efficient, and to get it done. And we wanted to actually recognize that, but also recognize where we are in class. I think Chris Hook said yesterday that we're actually halfway through, right? We just passed the 8 weeks. There's 16 weeks in the semester, so we're going into the second half of the class. And so as we move into the second half of the class, Paul and I were talking about this, and rather than just keep on pushing forward, we wanted to take this week to actually reflect on some of the work that's happened across the class and maybe even beyond in Jennifer Pollock-Wall's class or wherever, to see what's been inspiring us, right, Paul? I mean, kind of the idea was, let's take a week to reflect and to kind of recognize the stuff that's inspired us so far.
yeah. We're doing reflection, a little evaluation, critical thinking about some of the things that have been produced so far. So we have this section of DS106 called DS106 Inspire.
Yeah.
And we're going to have people choose 3 things to enter in there, and blog about it, like why is this inspiring.
Yeah, I think that's right. So the site is inspire.ds106.us, and there's a form where you submit, and I just went through it with Paul to make sure it's right. And if I share my screen here for a second, I'll just show you quickly. You actually submit what you were inspired by. So this is the DS106 Inspire site, which has an interesting history. It was created by DS106 students. So the idea is they wanted to highlight stuff that people have inspired them. So these are some of the best works around DS106. I just added Paul's brown paper bag audio that I really liked, and that inspired me with the audio. And so you'll notice I included the title, an embed link to the SoundCloud. I can visit the original, and I'm the one who recommended. The idea here is to actually put people's work that you really liked in the kind of Hall of Fame of DS106. And you do that just by clicking Submit Your Inspiration, and you'll put in the person's name, the title of their work, a link to their original blog post, a description of why you were inspired, why this one, what about it. And then you'll put the semester. Right now, fall 2014 isn't showing up, but it will be in a second. I'll just fix that. And then your name. And once all of this is in, it will actually ask you for more details about the work, basically an embed code if it's online somewhere, YouTube, SoundCloud, etc. And then you'll get what we have here. We'll get an example of the work, and we'll find Paul's. Here it is. You'll notice it randomly moves with different versions, and then I can hear this, and this is inspired. The next part of this, then, after that, is that you write a post, as Paul said, on your blog where you write in some detail about why you were inspired by this. You'll tag it Inspire, it's the word Inspire, and you'll do a post for all the 3 submissions, 3 separate posts for 3 submissions. And that's the kind of heavy lifting of the week. Other than that, we're going to watch the episodes, right, Paul?
Yep, we've got episodes 5, 6, and 7 of season 3 are on tap.
Yeah.
On tap this week.
And we're going to have the video discussions Tuesdays. We're going to have one tomorrow. It's going to be morning, 9 a.m. And we're going to do these in the morning and the day. Sorry for people who can't do it then, because we have the night radio shows, which we'll talk about in a second. So tomorrow's discussion of episode 5 will be at 9 a.m. The discussion of episode 6 will be at 2:30 on Wednesday in the afternoon. And the discussions of episode 7 will be at 2 on Thursday. We will be sure to be doing episodes in the evening during the last 6 or 7 weeks. So if you can only do it in the evening, we will have access to that, so do not fear.
Yeah.
So what about
if the times that we've been picking really don't work for people, let us know, and we'll try to work with your schedule, because we want to get everyone in on this.
Yeah, Melinda did say it, and she's already done one, but she did say that she needs different times. So I do want to be sure that we have some night times as well. This week it won't work. Why, Paul?
What was that?
Why won't it work this week?
Well, because this evening, in the evenings, we're doing the radio shows. We're going to be broadcasting them on DS106 radio,
Yeah.
starting at 8:30 or 8 o'clock.
8:30 perfect.
8:30.
Well, let's do 8 o'clock. I think you're right.
8 o'clock, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We're going to start at 8 o'clock, broadcasting the radio shows. We're going to do, I think, 2 a day. We want to get representatives from the groups on the air to talk about them.
Yeah.
You know, at least one, but as many as we can get to talk about what went into it. And we'd really like everyone to listen in, live tweet. We want people to do an evaluation on at least one of someone else's work.
Exactly. Someone to reflect on at least someone else's radio show, what they liked about it, etc.
Yeah.
So that's it. We're going to have 2 episodes a night from radio shows a night on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 8 to 10. The list of what shows when will be up on this post. If there's any issues around that, let us know.
Yeah.
Okay? And not the whole group needs to be there. Just at least 1 or 2 representatives. If you want the whole group, the more the merrier.
Right.
And then finally, 2 daily creates.
Yeah, just keep that habit going.
Yeah, and actually, not finally, 2 daily creates, and finally, based on we're doing Inspire and that you'll be going through people's work, we want you to start leaving comments of that work you go through, because the idea is to go through and find the work that you were really inspired by. So if you leave at least 10 comments this week, that would make sense, and link to your comments. So let people know that you're reading. We understand that it's hard to catch up on everyone's work at the pace we're going. This is the week where you're expected to do that, and that goes for Paul and I too. We need to get out there. We need to comment. We need to kind of look back on the work we've done and feature it and let each other know that the work they're doing is awesome, because it is.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a lot of great work this semester. I don't see any real slackers. You know, everyone is piling on, and
yeah,
it's all been awesome.
More than 1,300 posts from this group. 27 people in this class, and 25 who are really actually taking it. 2 are just on the roster. I don't know where they are. But 25 people, 1,300 posts. That's insane.
Nice.
Fine work. All right.
All right, good.
Let's do week 9.
Week 9.
All right.